Okay, on these two, it's fairly simple. Just evaluate. We're going to use those rules that we had. This, remember, I can take this and put it out in front, so I can take the fourth root. I'll do that in blue. Take the fourth root of 81, so that it becomes a smaller number, and then I'm going to raise it to the third power, because that's the numerator. So the fourth root of 81, that's just 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, so that's 3. Raised to the third, well, that's also easy to do. That's 27. Bam. Easy. And then this one. All right, let's try this. We would have, well, take this, put it out front. So it'll be negative 64. And the third root, remember, this, when it's even, we get imaginaries. If it's odd, it's fine. So that we can just continue on. So we actually get negative 4 on the inside to the fourth power, and negative 4 to the fourth power. Actually, the negative does go away, and I think that's 256. Yep. So there you go. It's positive 256. Now, I want to point out that it's different than this. So note, negative 64 to the 4/3. That's actually going to equal negative 256. Now, some people are thinking, like, why is that? It's going crazy. Well, we can think of this as negative 1 times 64 to the 4/3, right? That's anytime you have a negative, that's really what it is as well. You can write it either way, except for if we're paying attention to the order of operations, exponents comes before multiplication. So I have to deal with this exponent, which is only with the 64, and then afterwards multiply it by negative 1. So if we deal with that, we actually get 256. I can show you. I'm going to show you. 64, that would be the third root, and then raise it to the fourth power. And then afterwards, we times it by the 81. Note the difference. Here, we're having parentheses, which overrides the order of operations. Remember, you do parentheses, then exponents. So this exponent takes care of the negative as well because of those parentheses. Here, the parentheses aren't there, so we have to use the negative afterwards. And then the cube root of 64 would have been 4. And then raised to the fourth, still times the negative 1 afterwards. And this would be 256 times negative 1. So that would be negative 256. So just be careful of that. Very much pay attention to whether there are parentheses or not. If there are no parentheses, that's what you have. And you have to do the negative afterwards. So there you go. I'm done with this example.